Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to the video, and today I want to discuss two traps that have hurt me in DFS. I've noticed them hurt other people in DFS, and I want them to have this discussion with you so you don't get hurt with these two traps. So the first trap is staying so steadfast on one single strategy that you miss out on a good pick. So what do I mean by this? Some people go with an even build strategy, which means they never pay up for studs. And really I'd say about 60% of the lineups that I build is built with this strategy. But when you have a good matchup, I deviate away from this strategy. So when I had James Harden go against Washington's defense, I kind of abandoned this approach, even though that the even build is an approach that I like. I actually like a lot. When you get James Harden in that matchup, you jump ship from that strategy. When I got Anthony Davis against Cleveland, I jumped ship from that strategy. So have a strategy, have a game plan that you like to use, but don't let a steadfast strategic approach make you deviate away from a good pick. Sometimes you get the studs in too good of a matchup that the even build strategy, it's just dumb, to be quite frank. And sometimes you get, if you like to build with high paid players, well, sometimes the value isn't there and you shouldn't pay up for a stud. So sometimes don't be afraid to deviate from your strategy. Staying pigeonholed to one strategy for all your lineups is a mistake that I have made, a mistake I've seen other people make. I've been in DFS forums where people said they didn't play Davis and they didn't play Harden, and they ended up losing their money because they were so steadfast on the even build strategy and they weren't willing to change their strategy, even though you have two superstars in plus situations, that they ended up losing. So don't be afraid to change every once in a while, because if you stick with the same strategy, you are going to mess up on good picks. Sometimes you gotta go zig, and when you zigzag away from your basic principle strategies to get good plays. Now the second trap is something I hear a lot of people say, and I kind of get it to an extent. But one of the metrics they use, they say so-and-so scored, let's just say 50 fantasy points against the team, so they're going to do it again. And if you want to use the metric of the amount of points they scored the last time they played a team, you have to make sure that there was no major injuries during that time period, because major injuries definitely reshape a team structure and how well they play. So if, let's say John Wall put 60 points up against the Brooklyn Nets, and the Brooklyn Nets' best defender was not in play for that game, well then the next time he plays the Nets, that defender is back. When you look at it that way, then those points are inflated. So if you're going to use this metric, and it's a solid metric, make sure that you do your research and make sure that the teams were both in full strength when this happened. Because if the opposing team that the player you're looking at puts up a massive amount of points and that team wasn't in full strength, well then maybe it hurts the value of that play. So do your research, go beyond that metric, and just make sure everything is equal. If everything is equal, then it is a good metric to use. But if there is a major injury, then it is a bad metric to use. So don't fall into the trap of, oh, he put up a lot of points against the team the last time they played, then now he's going to put up the same amount of points. Doesn't always work like that when there's injuries. So those are 2 traps to avoid when playing DFS. I hope you got value out of this video. If you got value out of this video, hit a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, give it a thumbs down and let me know how I could do better in the comments section below. If there's any tips that you think I missed in this video, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one.